They came in silence. No grand declarations, no flashing lights in the sky. Just impact, searing heat, molten skies, and ash-blackened cities. The first wave of the Kraxith invasion killed 3 billion in a single planetary day. Earth wept. And then, Earth changed. General Elena Voronova stood on the edge of the crumbling Pentagon ruins, her armor scarred and blood-stained. The skies above were still dark with Kraxith warships, each one blotting out pieces of a once blue heaven. She didn't look up. Her eyes were fixed on the heavy vault now hissing open below. "This is your final confirmation, General," said Dr. Malik Shah, head of the Forbidden Projects Division. "There's no turning back after this." "I'm not here to turn back," Elena said. "I'm here to end them." Inside the vault, sealed beneath 5 kilometers of reinforced lead and obsidian alloy, slept the monsters of Earth. Project Abyss. They weren't aliens. They weren't machines. They were human. Or what used to be. The world had legends of soldiers who never died, of scientists who ripped the limits off biology, of minds so powerful they burned through time. They were myths, locked away after the Continental Sanity Accords of 2137. Humanity had created them during its darkest experiments, bioweapons that violated nature and soul alike. And now Earth needed them back. The first to awaken was Echo, the blind telepath who once drove an entire alien fleet to madness with a single thought. Her empty eyes blinked open in the stasis tube, glowing silver. "The stars scream," she whispered. Finally, something fun. Beside her, Unit 9, a mechanical human hybrid who had survived 7 nuclear events and torn tanks apart with bare hands, stirred. He cracked his knuckles, the sound like thunder echoing in the chamber. "New war?" he asked. "Old enemies," Elena replied. "Same problem." A laugh rolled out from the corner. Kale, the Fireborn. His body was an unstable fusion of antimatter plasma and human will. Long ago, he melted half of Mars during an experiment gone wrong. "Let's go burn their gods," Kale said. One by one, the rest awoke. The monsters, the last weapons, Earth's ultimate sins. The Kraxith were unprepared. Their analysts had calculated Earth's remaining resistance at 0.003%. Their fleets were in position to sweep through the Pacific and begin planetary harvest. They were wrong. Echo's first strike didn't come from weapons, but from thought. A ripple of psychic pressure pulsed outward, undetectable until it hit. Entire Kraxith battalions fell into comas mid-flight. Their minds shattered, trapped in looping nightmares of burning Earth cities, clawing at their own scales to wake up. Unit 9 breached their flagship alone. No ship-to-ship missiles. No orbital maneuvers. Just one being. The flagship's hull screamed as he punched through it. Airlocks imploded. Alarms flared in languages no human ever spoke. Unit 9 tore through the corridors like death incarnate each step. Igniting sparks on the metal floor, he reached the bridge. "Who dares?" began the Kraxith admiral before Unit 9's fist caved his chest in with enough force to rupture the walls. "No more speeches," Unit 9 growled. Meanwhile, Kale descended through the atmosphere like a comet. His body glowed so brightly that satellites short-circuited just tracking him. When he landed in the heart of Kraxith's orbital mining station, 700,000 tons of reinforced steel and alien tech turned to molten slag within seconds. The station never got a distress signal out. From orbit, Earth's remaining governments watched in silence. Not with horror, but with awe. The monsters weren't out of control. They were angry and focused. Each one moved with coordinated precision. Each had a purpose. Elena's command echoed through neural links: "No surrender. No retreat. This is for the 3 billion. They struck back not just with violence, but with terror. It was poetic. The Kraxith had called humans soft. Said they were too emotional, too divided, too fragile to resist true galactic empires. But they'd forgotten one thing. Humans break. And when something breaks, it doesn't come back the same. In the final battle, Echo led the assault on the Kraxith mind core, an enormous consciousness lattice that directed their hive fleet from 10 light minutes away. Echo didn't need ships. She needed only her voice. She spoke into the void, her words laced with grief, rage, and something far more terrifying, hope twisted into vengeance. The mind core ruptured. The Kraxith screamed in 10 million voices before falling forever silent. When it ended, Earth was silent again. Not in loss, but in peace. The monsters returned not to cages but to the ashes of the old world. They rebuilt not because they wanted redemption but because they were human and humanity always rebuilt. A galactic transmission went out, broadcast in every frequency. To the stars that watched and stayed silent. To the empires that waited to feed on our bones. Earth has monsters. And now so do you.